This is Myrie Lane on the Buying Space channel. I'm continuing my series on the four Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Today I'm reading in chapter 6 of St. Mark from verse 14 to verse 29. And King Herod heard of him, for his name was spread abroad. And he said that John the Baptist was risen from the dead, and therefore mighty works do show forth themselves to him. Others said that it is Elias, and others said that it is a prophet, or as one of the prophets. But when Herod heard thereof, he said, It is John, whom I beheaded. He is risen from the dead. For Herod himself had sent forth and laid hold upon John, and bound him in prison for Herodias' sake, his brother Philip's wife, and he had married her. For John had said unto Herod, It is not lawful for thee to have thy brother's wife. Therefore Herodias had a quarrel against him, and would have killed him, but she could not. For Herod feared John, knowing that he was a just man and holy, and observed him. And when he heard him, he did many things, and heard him gladly. And when a convenient day was come, that Herod on his birthday made a supper to his lords, high captains, and the chief estates of Galilee. And when the daughter of the said Herodias came in, and danced, and pleased Herod and them that sat with him, the king said unto the damsel, Ask of me whatsoever thou wilt, and I will give it to thee. And he swore unto her, this is a page turner, Whatsoever thou shalt ask of me, I will give it thee, and unto half of my kingdom. And she went forth and said unto her mother, What shall I ask? And she said, The head of John the Baptist. And she came in straightway with haste unto the king, and asked, saying, I will that thou give me by and by in a charger the head of John the Baptist. And the king was exceedingly sorry, yet for his oath's sake, and for their sakes which had sat with him, he could not reject her. And immediately the king sent an executioner, and commanded his head be brought, and he went and beheaded him in the prison, and brought his head in a charger, and gave it to the damsel, and the damsel gave it to her mother. And when his disciples heard of it, they came and took up his corpse and laid it in a tomb. And that's how John the Baptist died, because he spoke up against evil. But he's in heaven. He paid a price for standing up for God. We talk about being Christian today and what sacrifices we make, and how hard it is to speak up. John the Baptist gave his life to do what was right, to say what was right. He was beheaded, but he knew that his reward was going to be in heaven. We should not fear death. We should not welcome it. We should not seek it, because it's up to God when we die. But we should not fear it either. As Christians, we know we have eternal life. So do what is right. Have a wonderful and blessed day, everyone.